Morning, Captain.
Yes, morning, Snuck. Snuck, you didn't take the prize out of here, did you?
No.
Yes, you did. Hand it over. You know you're supposed to leave the prizes for me. This is the prize? No glow-in-the-dark bath toy? Good heavens, Snuck, do you realize what this is?
Unfortunately, yes, Captain.
This is the map to the famous Count Draclia's secret treasure of the Golden Wand. What a stroke of luck. This is the best prize I've ever gotten out of a cereal box.
Isn't Count Draclia the legendary vampire of Bulgaria who sleeps in a coffin and rises only after sunset to roam the countryside looking for victims to bite and suck their blood, turning them into undead zombies?
Well, that's what they say, Snuck.
Now, you're not going to say something like,
Snuck, set sail for Bulgaria.
I was afraid you were going to say that, Captain.
Let's valet park, Snuck. I want to get to that castle as quickly as possible.
Aye, Captain.
Drop anchor, Snuck. And be careful with it. I just had it washed.
I wish you'd change your mind, Captain. I don't think it's wise to steal a vampire's treasure. Me mum told me about Count Draclia. He drinks the blood of the living.
Snuck, as I've told you about 100 times, there are no such thing as vampires. It's just an old superstition. Besides, what are the odds of having found this valuable map in that cereal box? The Golden Wand. I can hardly wait to get my hands on it. Must be worth a fortune.
But if we go, he might bite us and turn us into one of the undead.
If a vampire bites you, Snuck, the only thing worrying him will be where to go and get his stomach pumped.
Wooden stakes, get 'em here. Don't be caught in the cemetery after midnight without one. Hammers not included.
Alms for the dead. Alms for the dead.
Hey, garlic, get your garlic here, yeah. A garland today keeps the vampires away. Whoa, undead can't stand the smell of it. Ooh, garlic, yeah.
It's Vampire Be Gone, the modern deterrent to an age-old problem. Spray it on and vampires be gone. Spray the undead away.
If there's no such thing as vampires, why are they selling those things?
I don't know. Why do people call the psychic hotline, Snuck?
Psychic hotline?
I'll tell you why, because they're suckers.
Boris, that greedy pirate has taken the bait. Soon he'll be in the clutches of my bony fingers. With this new potion, I'll be able to keep that stupid pirate alive to serve as a never-ending supply of blood for me. If you can call that living. It's tough to lure people into your castle when everyone knows you're a vampire and you're just gonna suck out every last drop of blood from their bodies and dispose of their mortal remains like an old sock. Ah, goody, Martha Stewart.
Today we're going to learn what you can do with those old socks you've got lying around the castle.
Ah, the local watering hole, Snuck. We should be able to find someone to guide us to the castle in here. The rabid weasel?
See, Captain, I told you, vampires.
Nonsense, just more superstitious piffle, Snuck.
Hello, sirs, and welcome to the Vabbit Weasel. May I get you a beverage? Oh, I almost forgot. You're not vampires, are you?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, that doesn't mean I won't bite.
Please. May I get something for you, handsome?
Handsome.
I'd like a glass of pig's milk, please.
But of course you would.
Warm, please.
Yes, I'll have a Shirley Temple, please. Hey! I fail to understand this effect you have on women, Snuck. You look like something that's been fished out of a well. And smell a bit like it, too.
Me mum called it animal magnetism. Incidentally, I was fished out of a whale.
Hello, stranger. You're not from around these parts, are you?
No, we're not. Did the fact that we're not dressed in potato sacks covered with animal poop tip you off? Or was it just a lucky guess?
It was the lack of animal poop on your clothes.
Perhaps we should ask him if he can guide us to the castle, Captain.
Ah, good thinking, Snuck. Excuse me, Mr. Armani, was it? You wouldn't happen to know how to get us to Castle Draclia, would you?
The Castle Draclia?
Hello, sir. I'm the landlord of this establishment.
Ah, good. Perhaps you can help find us a guide to Castle Draclia.
Oh, sir, trust me, you don't want to go up there.
Yes, I do.
Save yourself, sir. Leave this place at once. While you still can.
I will leave, but only after I've stolen the treasure from the castle. I just need someone to guide me through that dark, impenetrable forest, you see.
In the name of heaven, sir, in the name of all that's holy, leave this godforsaken place and never return.
Maybe we should listen to him, Captain.
Now, how much will a guide cost? 20 gold pieces?
Gold? For heaven's sake, sir, we're talking about your immortal soul here. Don't go!
My soul, eh? All right, 30 gold pieces.
Oh, it's not money, sir, for who can put a price on a man's soul?
Well, 40 gold pieces?
Right, carriages around back.
Let's turn back, Captain. I'm scared of vampires.
Snuck, you've got to learn once and for all there are no such thing as vampires. They don't exist. This Count Draclia is probably just a rich old recluse, and the poor downtrodden villagers have given him this bad reputation because they're lazy, afraid, and ill-educated.
And superstitious, sir. Don't forget that.
Yes, and superstitious.
What is that?
That's just a wolf, Snuck, howling at the moon.
That's no wolf, sir.
Of course it is.
No, that's the legendary man-eating big beast. Been roaming the countryside for ages.
Sounds like more fairy tales again, Snuck.
Possibly, sir. Possibly. It may seem that way to a stranger in these parts, but legend has it that on nights not unlike this one, when the moon is full and high in the starless cold sky, the legendary big beast roams the woods looking for something to eat, something alive, something human. The story goes that those foolish enough to venture out on such a night will meet their demise when, out of the inky blackness, a giant hairy paw will emerge from the darkness and grab the unsuspecting...
Yes, and then what happens?
Not a very good story.
No, a bit anticlimactic. Quick, do you know anything about driving a horse and wagon?
Only that you're never supposed to do this.
Nice going, nincompoop. Look how far away the place is.
Suits me.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
No, it was an accident.
Well, you know what we have to do now, don't you?
Walk?
Not exactly. Whoa, Snuck. Whoa, big fella. Ah, what a cheery place. Well, go on, knock. What are you waiting for?
Howdy and welcome to Castle Draclia.
Hi, we are two lost, weary travelers who,
I have been expecting you.
Really?
Come in. Allow me to get your bag.
I'm not gonna like it here.
Come on, Snuck, stop lagging behind!
Yes, if you will just sign in, please. Be sure to fill in your blood type. Follow me to the dining room. Dinner is being served.
Snap out of it, Snuck, don't draw attention. As soon as we're alone, we've got to start hunting for that treasure.
But he... It's magic, Captain.
Yes, and magically delicious, too.
Look at that!
I hope you're hungry.
Starving!
Aren't you gonna join us, Mr. Draclia?
I never eat food.
Oh, well, then perhaps a glass of this beverage.
I never drink beverages.
Really? You must get awfully thirsty.
You've no idea.
You know, I really think I'm ready for bed. Snuck, shall we retire?
This is delicious, Captain.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yes, well, good night, Mr. Draclia. Aren't you going to bed?
Oh, no, I always visit the knight from the parapet. I'll retire shortly.
Right, nighty-night.
Sleep well. Yeah.
My word, housekeeping must have taken the decade off. It's freezing in here.
I'll shut the window, Captain.
How about a fire, Snuck?
I'm way ahead of you, Captain.
It says here the treasure box is in the catacombs. I didn't see a cat, did you, Snuck?
I think that means the basement, Captain.
Oh, do be careful, Snuck.
A bag! A bag!
My goodness, is that the time? I really must be going.
Oh no! It was probably a vampire bat trying to sneak in here and drink our blood, Captain.
Oh, nonsense. Now let's go get that treasure. Well, that must be where the treasure is. Go ahead, look inside there, Snuck.
Me? Why do I have to? You're the one who doesn't believe in vampires.
Don't be insolent, Snuck. Open the coffin.
But I'm afraid.
Oh, all right. Rock, scissors, paper, then. Come on, one more time. Last one.
Paper beats a gun, doesn't it, Captain?
No, it doesn't. There it is!
See? I told you he was a vampire.
What, just because he sleeps in a coffin? Grab it!
Oh, don't make me grab it, Captain.
Grab it! Careful not to wake him up! Boy, this is something, isn't it, Snuck? Seems to be locked. You wouldn't happen to have the key to this thing, would you?
Give me back my treasure!
Run! Ah! Oh! Ah!
Here he comes!
The fools! They won't get far.
Well, so much for your vampire, eh, Snuck? Ha, what a pushover. Blast this blasted box! Ugh. Wretched, filthy box! I need something sharp to pry this lid off with, Snuck. Can you find something? No, I don't think that's going to work, Snuck. It's a bit too big to fit in the crack. Hand me your dagger. Look, I said hand me your dagger, not please hit me hard on the head with an enormous log. Ah!
Well, Mad Jack, as you may have finally deduced, there are such things as vampires.
Yes, I'm well past that lesson now and on to the next one. What do you intend to do with me, and what have you done to poor Snuck?
Your first mate is now a zombie under my control. The formula he holds in that syringe will enable you to live forever.
Oh, that's nice.
As my perpetual blood donor.
That's not so nice.
Inject him with the fluid, Cretin!
Now look, Snuck, I was thinking of giving you a paid vacation this year. Don't spoil it. All right, Snuck, I'll give you 2 full days off. 3! All right, you won't have to clean the ship's commode for a week.
What? What are you doing? Turn back! Obey! No! Stay away from that! Ow! You fool! What have you done?
The sun is actually a large ball of flaming gases.
No! No!
Postman!
Thank you, Captain. I thought I was a goner.
Me too. I mean, I thought I was a goner.
Can I really have a week off from cleaning the ship's commode?
Yes, as much as we may regret that later. Now back to the ship with that treasure.
Bless you, Captain.
At last.
What is it, sir?
It's a golden commode scrubbing brush.
Oh, boy, at last! Now my collection is complete. It was all worth it, Captain.
Well, get in here and put it to good use.
Oh, but Captain, you said I had the week off.
A week? Do you realize that not cleaning this commode for a week could kill us both? Don't come out until the commode is sparkling clean!
Captain, there's a vampire in here.
You don't think I'm gonna go falling for that one, do you? Get to scrubbing!
No, really, sir. Help!
The sooner you get scrubbing, the sooner I'll let you out, Snuck.